You know, every once in a while a car drops into the spotlight that makes the entire auto world stop and stare for a moment, and right now that buzz is all about the upcoming 2026 Toyota-BMW collaboration model. Yeah, I know, the name alone already sounds wild because Toyota and BMW aren't two brands you usually imagine sharing the same space. But here we are, and trust me, this upcoming model is turning heads for all the right reasons. The first thing people are talking about is the design, because honestly, it looks like the perfect mixture of Toyota's reliability and BMW's premium swagger. From a distance, you instantly notice the wider stance, the bold front grille, and those sharp lines running along the body that make it look athletic without trying too hard. It has this confident road presence, like it knows exactly what it is. Up front, the LED lights are slimmer and more modern, and they give this clean, future-ready vibe. The overall shape feels familiar if you followed the last few Toyota SUVs, but this one has a clearly elevated feel, almost like Toyota took inspiration from BMW's design language and just fused it into something new. Now the moment you pop the hood, or more realistically, the moment you read the spec sheet, the big highlight that stands out is the hybrid engine. Toyota already dominates the hybrid world, and BMW adds that performance feel, so the combination here feels like a win. It's not trying to be some loud, aggressive machine. Instead, it's going for efficiency, smooth acceleration, and that quiet, refined drive that hybrid lovers appreciate. You get that punch when you need it, especially for overtaking or quick merging, but for daily driving it stays calm and composed. And honestly, with the way fuel prices are going, a hybrid system like this makes so much sense right now. But here's the part one really liked. Even though it's a hybrid, Toyota didn't forget the off-road crowd. The upcoming model still carries that rugged attitude. The suspension feels slightly firmer compared to earlier models, giving it more confidence on uneven terrain. You can tell they've tuned it for people who enjoy taking their car out on a weekend trip, hitting dirt paths, small rocky sections, or even mild trails. It's not trying to be a hardcore off-roader, but it gives you enough capability that you won't feel limited. Think of it as that perfect family car that still enjoys going rough once in a while. And speaking of family, the interior is where this model really shines. Toyota has been improving its interiors year after year, but the 2026 version looks like the biggest step forward yet. When you sit inside, everything feels softer, more premium, and more organized. The dashboard has a more minimal design now, with a wider infotainment screen that looks like something straight out of a luxury brand. The seats have upgraded stitching, the door panels feel nicer to the touch, and there's a lot more focus on comfort. Even the steering wheel feels more premium, like BMW snuck in some of their design cues. And the cabin is noticeably quieter, which is always nice because nothing beats that peaceful drive where all you hear is your own music. Another thing your viewers will want to know is the tech. Toyota has thrown in wireless charging, better smartphone connectivity, improved navigation, and a camera system that actually looks clear rather than that blurry quality a lot of older Toyota models had. The climate control feels smarter and quicker, and the digital cluster in front of the driver looks way more detailed and modern. Everything just feels like it's been brought up to a higher standard. Now let's talk about pricing, because that's always the big question. The official price hasn't dropped yet, but based on Toyota's recent patterns and the features they're packing into this model, it's expected to sit a little higher than the current version, but not at BMW levels. Think of it as a sweet spot where you get Toyota's dependability and BMW-like upgrades without paying actual BMW money. And honestly, for the amount of comfort and hybrid efficiency this thing is offering, the value looks promising. Comparing it to previous models, you can see a huge jump in refinement. Toyota didn't just tweak a few things, they practically evolved the entire structure. The older models were great for basic utility and reliability, but this one feels like it wants to bring a little excitement back to the lineup. It drives smoother, looks sharper, feels more premium, and with the hybrid touch, it even runs smarter. It's like Toyota finally realized people want a mix of practicality and personality, and they delivered exactly that. So overall, the 2026 Toyota-BMW collaboration model feels like one of the most interesting upcoming releases. It's stylish without being flashy, comfortable without being too luxurious, capable without pretending to be a monster off-roader, and efficient without compromising performance. If you're someone who loves Toyota but always wished it had a little more flair, or if you're a BMW fan who appreciates reliability, this is the car you'll want to keep an eye on. And as the launch gets closer, you can bet the excitement is only going to grow. I'll keep you all updated as more details come out, but for now, this early look already tells us one thing: 2026 just got a lot more interesting for car lovers.